looking at your stat sheet of the numbers you guys have put up, Max Gruder, 107 tackles. Next guy is 64. How much of that is a product of just how good Max is, and how much is the system designed to sort of funnel plays his way?
Our defense is definitely built for the linebackers to make plays, but you have to give a lot of credit to Max. He is a great player. He spends a lot of time in the film room looking at little things the offense does to help better his skills, and it's really helped him. It's really shown this year.
How similar is your defense to the defense that Coach Patterson ran at Tulsa? Does he have you guys go back and look at film of what they did when he was teaching you?
I'd definitely say it's very similar. We definitely watch film on Tulsa sometimes to see what they've done in the past, but it's fitted for us. We're not based just on Tulsa. It's fitted for what the Pitt defense can do, and it definitely is different, but we have watched a little Tulsa film in the past.
Your team obviously has gone through some unusual circumstances the last couple weeks. You're working with a limited coaching staff now, but since your coaches were at Tulsa and know the SMU personnel, does that give you a little bit of an advantage?
I wouldn't say it's an advantage because coaches don't go and win games. They put you in good positions, but the players still need to go out and make great plays and play solid defense to win the game. So I wouldn't say it gives us an advantage since was at Tulsa. It probably helps a little bit since he knows their staff, but I wouldn't say it gives us a big advantage.
Give me a little thumbnail sketch of the guy next to you, Aaron Donald. He's not the biggest guy in the world, but he made a second-team All-America list. He's got great stats. He's got 10 sacks. What does he do that makes him so effective as a pass rusher?
He's just very relentless. He has a high motor. He doesn't want to stop, and he doesn't stop till that whistle's over and the quarterback's down.
Some coaches who come into Dallas and play SMU say that their offense is very unusual. They don't see others that have a similar system. Have you guys been doing more film work than usual to prepare for this? And have you seen a system over the course of your season that runs any similar offensive concepts?
I'd say we have been watching more film, but that's only because we've had a month between games. We've been treating this like a normal game, watching the same preparation we've done for any other game. They're definitely a good team. They have a good offense, especially a great offensive line. It's going to be a great task for our defense. But we've watched the same amount of film, just prepared normally.
I was going to say, their offensive line has gotten a lot of attention. They got 5 seniors across the front, many of whom have started for 2, 3, even 4 years for a couple of them. How does that compare to the better offensive lines that you've seen this year in the Big East?
I definitely think this is going to be the greatest challenge for us up front this year. They're a great offense, and they work well together. They do some things that we haven't seen yet, and we're excited to play them.
When you're studying film, anyone on their offense who particularly jumped out and caught your attention and made you think that's the guy we got to worry about the most?
Just watching the interior 3, I'd probably say 71 is probably the best, I think, inside. He's very solid. He's very aggressive. He's powerful, and he's a good lineman. It's going to be a great competition.
What about their skill position? Does their quarterback or their receivers remind you of anyone that you've faced?
Not anyone's jumping out, but they have a great quarterback. He can run, he can throw the ball. He's very mobile, and they have great receivers. They run great routes. They have good hands, and that's something that's definitely going to be a challenge for our secondary.
All right, so if you're sitting in the locker room getting ready for this game, what are you guys talking about as the key to having a successful day Saturday against SMU?
It starts up front with the defensive line. The game's going to be won in the trenches this week.